Hey guys, I'm Dale.
And I'm Karlie, and we're from DK Photography. Today we're going to be doing a bit of a product review. It's of the new Nisi S5 filter holder system, which is here, using it on the Nikon 14 to 24mm lens, this one here. We're both really excited to be doing this product review because the Nikon 14 to 24mm lens is something that we both use quite regularly.
Yeah, the 14 to 24mm is pretty much our go-to lens. And when we first heard about this product coming out from Nisi, we were so excited, but we really wanted to give it an honest review, mainly because the old filter system had its faults, so we really want to put it through its paces. Now, if you look at just how it arrives in the mail, from the start you can see that Nisi have put a lot of thought into this. With the old filter system, it basically just came with a cardboard box. With the new S5, it now comes with a zippable padded pouch.
Great for us because Dale likes to drop things, don't you?
I drop pretty much everything. Now, the biggest problem that we found with the old 14 to 24mm was it came with a circular polarizer that was square. Now, when you'd put your 1.2 grad ND in, or say your 0.9 grad ND in, and you turned it left and right, the circular polarizer, being square, would stay exactly where it was, and your polarization of the scene would change. We found it pretty frustrating, especially when you're doing seascapes or waterfalls. Now, with the new filter holder system, the S5 now comes with a circular polarizer, and it's really easy to use, having this little toggle at the back to turn left and right.
We're actually going to show you now how to install it on your Nikon 14 to 24mm lens, and it's a really easy process. So now I'm going to show you the super easy installation of the S5. You grab your CP, the circular polarizer, you place it down onto the filter holder kit, twist it into place, and it should lock in. Then we grab our 14 to 24 Nikon lens, simply place it on top. It will fall into place. You hold the bottom of it and you twist. That locks it into place. There's also an extra screw mechanism, and once that's screwed in nice and tightly, the system is nice and secure. Now that we've installed the S5 kit, we're actually going to go on a road trip around Australia. Our first stop will be Victoria, and then we'll head over to South Australia, and we're going to really put this product through its paces. So we've finally made our way down here. We're shooting at the canola fields today in country Victoria. Unlike Dale, over the last few years I've drifted more towards using my Nikon 16 to 35mm lens together with the V5 Pro kit. I was never really a fan of the square CP on the old 14 to 24mm, but with the new S5 kit combined with the new D850, it's really rekindled my love straight away for using my 14 to 24mm Nikon lens.
So at the moment I'm in BURRA, which is about 2 hours north of Adelaide in South Australia. We're at a pretty famous spot. This is the old homestead that Ken Duncan shot for the Midnight Oil album back in the 70s. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm using the Nisi S5 kit with the 1.2 grad just to sort of darken the sky a bit, and also using the circular polarizer just to sort of cut out the glare from all the sun that's coming in from here on the west. And that's the best thing about this new Nisi S5 is it's really easy to turn the circular polarizer around. You can get that really dark blue effect in the sky and also cut out all that glare that you can see here in the foreground. Lake Bonnie. We're going to do some astrophotography. It's just after dusk, and at the moment we've got some dead trees out here. The unfortunate problem is there's a lot of light pollution that's coming from the town of BURRA. So what we're doing at the moment is actually just put on the Nisi night filter on top of the S5. Just going to try and cut down some of that light pollution and see how we go. And let's see how it went. Let's finish the exposure. And as you can see just here, it's removed a lot of the light pollution that's coming from the town there. Here we are at the Flinders Ranges. At the moment I found this really cool composition with the road leading right in towards the mountain range. The only problem we've got at the moment is the sun that's actually coming through is putting a lot of glare onto the scene. So what I've done is I've put on the Nisi S5 kit and used the new circular polarizer. And what makes this so much better than the previous models is how easy it is to use the new circular polarizer by actually just spinning it around, being a circular polarizer now. So basically I've also got a 1.2 grad ND, which is just sort of bringing down the sky a little bit so I can balance the exposure of that foreground as well. So if I take off the filter holder, you see now how much easier it is to move that circular polarizer around. Hey guys, so we're back from our trip around Australia, and I guess now it's time to weigh up the pros and cons. What were some of the negatives?
The only thing that I can think of is probably that it's a little bit of a bulkier product, but that can't really be helped with the lens.
Yeah, the lens itself's quite bulky, so there's not really much Nisi can do in that regard, but I actually find it quite difficult to find any negatives with it, as much as I'd like to have.
What about the pros then?
Pro-wise, of course, the circular polarizer. It's pretty much the V5 Pro to the V5. The V5 Pro was a massive upgrade from the V5 in the sense that it had a better circular polarizer, but it was a lot easier to put the filters in and out. I found that that's definitely the way with the new S5. It's so much easier to put your NDs in and grad NDs, and once it's in, it holds in its place really well.
And I think that comes down to the quality of the product. Nisi have thought about it really well, and they're listening to what us photographers want.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's also super easy to install, I found.
Yeah, yeah.
And we never had any issues with the installation part of it.
Yeah, definitely. I guess all in all, summarising, out with the old and in with the new.
Definitely.
I don't think Nisi are going to be selling many of the old filter holders now after this. Yeah. But all in all, thank you very much, Nisi, for giving us the opportunity, and thank you very much for everybody for watching the review.
And if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to contact us on our social media.
Yeah, or give us an email. Thanks again for watching, guys.
See ya. Because we shoot all of the time using this lens, and it's one of our go-tos.
Stop saying your lines!
I'm delirious.
Seriously. 3, 2, 1. So at the moment I'm at BURRA in New South Wales, South Australia. That was perfect! I'd like to have put a negative against all these positives, but I couldn't find one.
What?
Alright. So at the moment we're in BURRA. Alright, sorry, I'll go again. 3, 2, 1.
So at the moment we're in car going past, just press stop.